I think the most important thing for sports are rivalries. People that bring out the best in each other that the public knows and are very familiar with.
A rivalry that I think hopefully one day can go down in the history books.
And now the greatest rivalry in men's tennis for over a decade is unfolding. Sampras and Agassi.
I was like, wow, this is pretty good tennis.
The grunt.
You don't get the grunt yet.
Yeah, where does it come from?
Nothing quite matches the buzz when Andre takes the court against Pete.
It's sports, it's all about matchups.
It's like two heavyweight fighters going at it.
It's the battle of two giants of U.S. tennis, Agassi versus Sampras.
Graduating class 1950.
And he makes me play at a level that is very high.
Officially say I hate you.
Tennis is moving into a hot summer, taken there by these two. And it's all about Agassi and Sampras, in whichever order you think they should be.
It's a great matchup, both of us being American, different styles of play in games. It's really a contrast, and that has the ingredients of a rivalry, and we've had that.
He brings out the best in me. I mean, he certainly has a potential to. He's also thumped me before. So I mean, I want to shout at him every time he's in the tournament.
Agassi came out with guns blazing, and Agassi's after Sampras. Good pals though they are.
Oh, it's just different when I play them. I mean, not to show any disrespect to the great players I've played through my career, but you know, there's a lot of respect for each other, and that's what it's all about. I mean, we have competed since we were 8 years old playing junior tennis, and we bring out the best in each other.
You know, every time we step on the court, I have to be my best to beat this guy, and if I'm 98% and he's 100, I look like I'm about 60%. So he was the little guy, Pete, and he always played up in his age. Always a year and a half younger than everybody, as well as, I mean, they were little, you know. I mean, Pete was going under everybody's chin, you know, and just kind of get a serve into play and run around, and he ran well, and so he never really presented any concerns. And I remember I saw him, actually, first time I ever saw him on a professional level was in Palm Springs, and he played Ramesh Krishnan and had an incredible match with him, 7-6 in the third. And I heard people talking about he has a big serve, and I was like, Pete? I mean, like, I haven't even seen him in a few years. And I saw him, and sure enough, he was a little bit taller than me, and he was serving big, and gosh, he sure was. The talent was very apparent.
He has forced me to add things to my game, you know, whatever that may be. I mean, he hits his ball is about as hard and as consistent as of anyone I've ever played, and there's a lot of respect.
I think we've done each other a lot of favors through the years. You know, I think I showed him that our games can get out there and beat the best of them. When I was 18, getting to number 3 in the world and semis and finals of Grand Slams. And then I also think, though, that when I started questioning if I could really go all the way, they came right by me and showed me that that's possible for me as well. And Pete went to number 1. It's like, you know, I think I can do this, and I think we've helped each other a lot.
He finishes it up with an ace. Out to the backhand side. He's attacked that side all night.
First of all, I'd like to say a couple words about Andre. You know, he's someone that I have a lot of respect for, and hopefully we battle for the next 10 years is something that's really great for the game, and I'm just happy to be a part of that.
I feel like if I'm playing my best tennis, I can beat anybody. I feel like if I'm playing my best tennis against him, that still doesn't mean I'm going to win. and that's the difference, to know that you have to play well to have a shot is a very enthusiastic and just motivational feeling. Reality of it is, unless I can beat the best player in the world, I don't deserve to take home the trophy. And I certainly don't deserve it if I can't beat him when he's sick.
He's the one guy I feel, I can go out and play a good match and he can still beat me. I remember we played a match last year at the Paris Indoor where we were both playing at an extremely high level and he ended up beating me and I thought I played pretty well. So he's, obviously he's got as much talent as anyone in the world. It's just a matter of him putting it all together and he's obviously done that.
This is prime time tennis. This has been fantastic. And you've seen the best two players go at it. You're going to watch this rivalry for a few years to come.
Having an appreciation for what we've meant in each other's life. He's taken away a lot of titles from me. He's caused me a lot of sleepless nights.
Don't worry, Dad, I'll kick Pete's next week.
But the truth is, I'm grateful for him, and I'm better off now for having him in my career.
It's truly a joy and a privilege to be out here competing with you, and I want to thank you for everything you've given the game, and thank you for everything you've given me, because it's added a whole heck of a lot.
Absolutely, he was the greatest rival.